One of the biggest mistakes people make with avoidance is giving relationship access before there's actually a commitment. So they give emotional support, loyalty, intimacy, hours long phone calls, constant availability. And meanwhile, the avoidant is still saying, we're just friends, or I'm not ready for a relationship. And the problem is that the more benefits someone gets without having to commit, the less pressure they feel to commit. So today I'm going to break down a comment from someone who got trapped in this exact dynamic because the red flags and the mistakes are all here. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Lucia. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you get your ex back or to get over your ex. And if you're not new, welcome back, my beautiful no contact army. Always good to have you. Okay, so the comment starts by saying, on and off for over 2 years. And we already have our first red flag. On and off for years or at all is not romance. It's not a relationship. It's instability. It means the connection hasn't been able to sustain itself consistently. When something keeps starting and stopping, then you have to stop romanticizing the chemistry and start looking at the pattern. Then she said, someone abandoned him. He was a wreck when we met. And this is where the rescuer role begins, because a lot of people bond with unavailable people because they meet them when they're wounded. They see the pain, they see the vulnerability, and they think, well, if I just love this person enough, if I'm patient enough, if I show up for them, they'll realize I'm different. I won't hurt them. My love will heal them. But pain does not automatically make someone available. Just because someone has been hurt, it doesn't mean they're ready for a relationship. It usually means the opposite, actually. Sometimes they're looking for comfort, not commitment. Then she says, I helped him as much as I could and was always there for him. Yeah, that sounds loving. This is where she gave too much too soon, because always being there for someone who hasn't chosen you is dangerous, because now you've become their emotional safety net. So you're helping them regulate, you're soothing them, you're giving them girlfriend level emotional labor without girlfriend level commitment. They get it for free. And what are you getting in return? And also, if you're a woman, giving to a man is masculine energy, not feminine. I know. People think, oh, giving is feminine. No, it's not. It's masculine. Men are supposed to provide and protect. Have you heard people saying women are supposed to provide and protect? No. You're supposed to nurture children, the sick, and the elderly, not a grown man. So he'll start to see you as his mother, and he will not be romantically attracted to you. Then, she said, he would disappear after getting close. And that is the avoidant pattern right there. Close, then distance. Intimacy, then withdrawal. Connection, and then disappearance. And here's the mistake. When someone disappears after getting close, you don't reward that by being even more understanding when they come back. You observe it, you take it seriously, and you make a mental note. And if you would like help doing that and to get your ex back, I am available for private coaching, and you can contact me at theartoflove.net/coaching, and we will send you the rates. They are not on the website, and the direct link is underneath every single video and podcast. Okay, so then she said that they talked almost 4 or 5 hours daily while he was on a trip. What? What the hell is going on? 4 to 5 hours on the phone with someone who's not your boyfriend? Never mind, like, why are you giving that much time to anyone? That comes across as low value. Like, don't you have a life? Don't you have things to be doing? I don't even talk to myself for 4 or 5 hours. I can't think of anyone in the world that I would ever spend 4 to 5 hours a day with. Not a family member, not a friend, anyone who I would be dating or married to. I would never give that much time. That comes across as low value, as I said. Do not do that, because women think, oh, we're bonding by talking. No, you're not. That's not how men bond. Women bond like that. And so they figure, oh, well, men bond like this too. No, they don't. They bond through doing activities and solving problems together. They bond when they release vasopressin as a result of doing those things. And you're not solving a problem or doing things together if you're talking. Okay, so you're basically playing yourself if you think, I'll just keep talking and he's going to get more committed. No, he's not. Because again, that's relationship level access, it's emotional intimacy, time, energy, attention, bonding, attachment. And when someone's not committed to you, giving them that much access does not make them value you more. It actually makes them comfortable taking from you without having to step up. If someone wants 4 to 5 hours of your emotional energy every day but still won't claim you, that's not romantic. That's a red flag. And even if they do want that many hours, do not give it to them. Okay? Nothing good can come of that, trust me. Then she says that his messages dried up. Oh, what a surprise. And she only got emoji replies. Well, that's the crash after the high, because he got the emotional closeness when it suited him, and then he went back to his life after the trip. The effort disappeared. And this is why you cannot measure someone's intention by how intense they are during a temporary emotional window. You measure them by consistency over time. Then she says, I pulled back, he hasn't contacted me. Well, when you pull back and someone doesn't come forward, it usually means they liked your availability more than they wanted a relationship with you. And then she says, although I miss him, or rather how I felt, I won't contact him. Well, thank God. Because sometimes you don't miss the person as much as you miss the version of yourself you became around them. You miss the hope, the fantasy, feeling needed. You miss the emotional intensity. But intensity is not security. So I'm glad she's in no contact. And if you're in no contact and would like some help to stay there, be sure to download my app Silencio. And the link to that is underneath every single video and podcast, as is the link to my book, NoContactSecrets.com, where you can read 2 free chapters before you purchase the book. Okay, so then she said, the worst part is that although he would get close, initially he'd always say, we're just friends. And there you have it. That's the warning label. Because when someone says that, you have to believe them. Do not override it because their behavior feels romantic. Don't say, but they talk to me for hours, but they open up to me, but they act jealous, but we have this deep connection. I don't care. If they say friends, but their behavior extracts relationship benefits, you have to protect yourself because that gives them the perfect escape hatch. They can get close, lean on you, use you emotionally or physically or both, bond with you, and then when you want clarity, they'll say, hey, I told you we're just friends. And that is why avoidance and emotionally unavailable people often love unofficial relationships. They get the closeness without the pressure, the connection without the accountability. They get the comfort without the commitment, and they get to feel wanted without having to be responsible for your heart. So what should she have done instead? What can you do instead? Well, she should have matched his level of commitment. So when he said we're just friends, then he should only have gotten friend level access, not girlfriend level access. Definitely not 4-hour phone calls, no emotional caretaking, no daily availability, no loyalty as if there's a relationship, because friendship has boundaries. And she could have said, well, I care about you, but I'm not available for this level of emotional intimacy unless we're actually building something here. And that's not needy. That's self-respect. So the lesson is, do not give someone the experience of being loved by you while they are still undecided about choosing you. Because if you can get something for free, are you going to pay for it anyway? No. If you can get Netflix for free, you're not going to pay. And if someone can get commitment without giving commitment back, in many cases, why would they? So if you want a real relationship with an avoidant, do not give them relationship level access if they refuse to be in a relationship. The moment someone says, we're just friends, or I'm not ready, believe them and adjust your investment accordingly. Because when you keep overgiving in the hopes that the closeness will make them commit, you will end up in a situationship instead of a relationship. Okay? So if you have any questions or comments about anything I've said, please comment below. And also be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos or episodes if you're listening to this as a podcast. And in the meantime, remember, love inspires, empowers, uplifts, and enlightens.